Thanks for joining us here at 5. As we speak, work is underway to put infrastructure in place after Governor Walz signed the recreational marijuana bill into law. The ceremony took place just a few hours ago at the Capitol after years and years of effort to make it legal. Today's action makes Minnesota the 23rd state in the country to legalize recreational cannabis, but you won't be able to buy it from a retail store for a year or longer.
We have team coverage of today's historic move. Chief political reporter John Croman takes a closer look at the law itself, while Kaya Edwards will share the concerns of those who oppose it. Let's begin tonight with John.
Here we got two governors for the price of one here today at the Capitol. Governor Walz, who started campaigning on this issue back in 2018, and Governor Jesse Ventura, former Governor Ventura, who started talking about this more than 20 years ago. He came back to the Capitol this year to lobby for the medical benefits of recreational marijuana.
After years of prohibition, we didn't want any families to go through what the First Lady and I went through.
Former Governor Jesse Ventura said cannabis was the only thing that helped former First Lady Terry Ventura with her seizures, which is why he was standing right behind Governor Walz today as he made Minnesota the 23rd state to legalize recreational marijuana. There you go. Starting August 1st, Minnesotans can legally possess 2 ounces of cannabis outside of their home, 2 pounds at home, and up to 8 plants without fear of arrest.
All drugs and all forms of things have an upside and a downside to them, but cannabis's upside is so much, much more and good than any downside.
For many, the central focus was expungement of past low-level marijuana crimes.
We've got 50 years of folks that we've been arresting and getting records on them. It's not going to unwind immediately, but we feel a sense of urgency around that. We'll start that process this summer.
It's the possibilities.
Army veteran Vaughn Larry has seizures, but the VA can only give him prescription drugs with side effects.
Day terrors, night terrors, sweats, crying, all kind of stuff.
From the drugs?
From the drugs that they give you.
It was the issue that I was hearing about from my constituents more than anything else when I was out door knocking. People would say, it's time, let's do this. Our current laws are doing more harm than good.
The lead authors of the bill say they merely brought it across the finish line after decades of work by others.
It has been a joint effort. And yes, because I love a good pun, but also because this really is a community-focused bill.
Now, we've told you before, and we'll say it again, the prohibition goes away on August 1st. So that's when it becomes legal, August 1st. But the retail businesses won't be up and running for at least a year because they've got to get the licensing and product testing going. And as you can guess, and as you know, there's also opposition to this. That's why we'll switch to my colleague, Kaya Edwards.
Hi, John. Yeah, I reached out to several individual Republican lawmakers today for fresh reaction. They were either unavailable or didn't respond. But I did get a new written statement from the executive director of the Republican Party of Minnesota, bashing the former governor's participation in today's bill signing.
It's very wonderful to see a dream of yours over 20 years ago finally happened today, and I'm still alive to see it.
Former Minnesota Governor Jesse Ventura was front and center as Governor Tim Walz signed the recreational cannabis bill into law. And that's not sitting well with Mike Lonergan, executive director of the Republican Party of Minnesota. He tells us, quote, "It is sad and pathetic that Governor Tim Walz and the Democrats prop up extremists like Jesse Ventura, who said that the government caused 9/11, has touted dangerous conspiracy theories about FEMA using Holocaust imagery, and even been paid by the Russian government to spread propaganda. Turns out Walz and the Democrats' bluster about civility and decency was just campaign rhetoric and lies.
I don't believe that this bill before us today is ready.
Before the bill made it to the governor's desk, in a final chance to speak out before a vote, several Republican lawmakers called the legislation convoluted and expressed concerns over road safety, crime, addiction, and other mental health issues.
Putting these dispensaries, or whatever you want to call them, in low-income areas is going to somehow bring justice. I think it's the most horrible thing that you could do. And a lot of the low-income communities already have problems with substance abuse.
Some Republicans also said they were not reassured by the experiences of other states that have already legalized it. Julie?
All right. Thank you, Kaya.